Tuddy Guys.
Hi everyone, I'm Joey Christopoulos.
And I'm Dave Rispoli.
We are the Tuddy Guys.
What was that?
I was just making sure everyone can read my shirt.
Okay. Let's take a look at this week's playbook.
This episode's in 3D.
We take a look back at week 4 with a little take it or leave it. We dive into our second installment of Golden Rules of Fantasy Football. Dave receives a message from space. And we throw our inhibitions to the wind with a little week 5 by Curious.
We've been saying all season, wait till week 4 before you can assess your teams.
And now it's time to read between the tea leaves.
It's actually just read the tea leaves.
Joey, I don't have time to argue foliage, because we have to play a little take it or leave it. Hit it!
Take it! Take, leave it!
The remix.
This week, I am taking my fear of the following defenses: Texans, 49ers, and Seahawks.
Because much like my pre-show drink, they are stiff.
So unless you're playing your studs, find a plan B. These Ds make for a tough fantasy day.
I am going to be leaving the woes of a kicker, because there were 11 missed field goals this week.
A muffed extra point and 5 field goals decided games this week.
So I'm going to ask you, kickers, what's going on?
Yeah, what's the deal? Do
You guys
ever
okay?
talk? Are
I mean,
you alright?
We don't ask a lot, do we, Joey?
I mean, it's just your only job is just to get a 6 to 10 fantasy points. I mean...
But we think they'll be okay.
Oh, they better. Or I'm gonna continue to complain about them constantly. Would that be fun for you? Producer Rob, would that be fun for you? Complaining about kickers?
He says no. Joey, I need you to stop yelling and listening to what else I'll be taking, which is tasty matchups. If you have a QB or pass catcher, start them against the following: Raiders, Redskins, Bucs, and Saints.
Or running backs going against Panthers, Jets, Jags, and Saints.
Yeah, you seeing a trend here?
Just start them all. This week, I'm leaving the first round fantasy duds that were meant to be studs.
Looking at you, Matt Stafford.
Stafford, last year, you were milking the cow. This year, you're choking on the cheese. Do the visual.
Please don't make me.
And if you're hopeful for Chris Johnson's resurgence,
You should be.
or you're nervous about Run DMC,
You should be.
it might be time to sniff around the trade market.
Or take a few on the nose knowing they both have great fantasy playoff schedules.
If you can stay alive. I mean, they'll stay alive,
Yeah, okay.
just their fantasy team will
I was
be
like, wow, that got serious.
mediocre.
Tuddy Guys.
And now it's time to add to our golden rules of fantasy football.
The Surviving the Season edition.
Rule number 4, it's all about the playoffs. So maybe you're 1-3.
Or even 0-4.
Quit crying.
Score some fantasy points.
You can lose like 6 games and still get in.
Exactly, so shut up. And listen to what's going on with my
Joey,
team.
no time.
Rule number 5. If you're an assassin hired to execute yourself, sit back from the future.
You do it.
Right away.
Yeah,
As quick as you can. Rule number 6. Look into trades.
Now there are 2 sides to a trade.
Now, if you were being offered a trade, don't let yourself get hosed just because you're getting desperate.
Or if you're offering a trade, don't insult the intelligence of your league mates.
The best trades improve both teams. That's why you'll never get away with offering a taco for a Rolex.
So Joey, if that offer's still on the table, I have small wrist and I'm very hungry.
Are you talking about the Brandon LaFell for Jimmy Graham thing?
What? No, I just want to talk about it.
Yeah. Me too.
Tuddy Guys. Tuddy Guys.
Hey Dave, last week I kissed Fitzmagic and I liked it.
So let's get a little bi-curious.
This week's a tough one as we lose the Cowboys, Lions, Buccaneers, and Raiders.
But we're going to show you some understudies that have been dying to get the lead role in this week's play, Week 5.
Ooh, sounds like a brilliant piece.
This week we think Flacco flaps his wings against Kansas City.
Wow, we should call him Flappo.
There's something there.
And the Cincinnati Ginger Snake preys on the poor Dolphins.
And if you need a running back, Ryan Williams has been handed the keys to the car, and this week he gets to drive through St. Louis.
Let's hope they don't leave the O-line at the car rental. A deep sleep creeper is definitely Ben Tate this week. The Jets have no offense and a tough pass D, so look for Houston to break them with 2 backs.
And finally, if you're in need of a wideout, look no further. Malcolm Floyd is your answer.
And if you play PPR, give Amendola a start.
Now excuse me, Joey, I have to go catch a unicorn in space.
Whoa, hold on, Dave. They're impossible to catch.
Joey, Michael Turner had 171 all-purpose yards. Anything is possible. Now excuse me.
Tuddy Guys.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
This week's charity to check out is Bo Jackson's Give Me a Chance Foundation.
Bo knows charities, and his helps send disadvantaged kids to Premier Sports Camp.
So to donate or find out more info, go to GiveMeAChanceFoundation.org.
Follow the Tuddy Guys all season long on Twitter at Tuddy Guys.
Tweet your questions, comments, fall fashion tips.
And if you like the show, tell a friend.
And if you didn't, tell 2.
Go win that league.
Joey, that's ridiculous.
Tuddy Guys. Tuddy.